Is it time to buy or sell NVIDIA stock? In this video, we're diving deep into NVIDIA. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday the 31st of July, 2026, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only. Since the 31st of July, 2026, our system has categorized NVIDIA as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of negative 0.09. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations and currently reflects a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock is currently positioned within the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating that further declines are likely. The existing 3-month trend implies a potential decrease of approximately 8.19% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 13.39% to a slight increase of 0.0638%. In terms of a longer time frame, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 14.74%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 0.448% and 38.50% over the next year. This would translate to a future price expectation falling between $201.65 and $278.5. Our latest daily update for NVIDIA includes the headline, NVIDIA stock upgraded to hold accumulate. The NVIDIA stock price increased by 2.93% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 31st of July, 2026, rising from $195.04 to $200.75. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.59%, with a low of $194.95 and a high of $201.95. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days, but it remains down by 1.02% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 16 million more shares were traded than the day before. Overall, 139 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $27.96 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $236.54, while the lowest price was $164.07. Currently, the price is 15.13% or $35.79 below the 52-week high of $236.54, which is also the all-time high for the stock. NVIDIA closed on Friday at around $200.75, rising by approximately 2.9%. This increase was driven by stronger than expected cloud demand from Microsoft and Amazon, which has rekindled confidence in AI infrastructure spending. Beyond data center graphics processing units, a quieter growth area is emerging: innovations in materials and component supply. This could serve as a hidden catalyst, enhancing margins and capacity over time. However, near-term challenges are apparent. The stock has retreated in recent months due to investor concerns over circular financing and escalating research and development spending in AI, contributing to a broader sell-off in the semiconductor sector. This has made current levels appealing to some value-focused investors around the $190 mark. Management continues to foresee multi-year growth potential, targeting approximately $1 trillion in cumulative chip sales by the year 2027. This outlook supports a bullish long-term perspective, provided demand remains steady. In the short term, exceeding earnings expectations or receiving renewed cloud orders could drive the stock back into the range of $220 to $225. Conversely, any slowdown in AI spending or concerns regarding financing could significantly pressure the stock and its valuations over the longer term. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, July 29, 2026, it was reported that Citigroup assigned NVDA a buy grade with an upgrade action. On Monday, July 27, 2026, it was reported that Bank of America Securities assigned NVDA a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, July 14, 2026, it was reported that KeyBank assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. On Monday, June 8, 2026, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned NVDA a neutral grade with a downgrade action. On Monday, June 8, 2026, it was reported that Raymond James assigned NVDA a strong buy grade with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned NVIDIA stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, the analysts assign the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for NVIDIA. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, July 29, 2026, and so far, it has risen approximately 5.65%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is rising along with the price, which is considered a positive technical signal. However, some negative signals have also emerged, potentially influencing the near-term outlook. The NVIDIA stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this contributes to a more negative forecast for the stock. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $202.70. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $199.27. A breakthrough above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will add a sell signal, reinforcing the overall negative outlook. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal indicated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots suggest a buy signal from 3 days ago. Bollinger shows a buy signal from 3 days ago as well. The short-term moving average reflects a buy signal from 2 days ago. In contrast, the long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages reveals a buy signal from 4 days ago. Analyzing the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 6 days ago. Meanwhile, the long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages points to a buy signal from 71 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for NVIDIA. NVIDIA finds support from accumulated volume at $200.09, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock typically exhibits average daily movements, and with a robust trading volume, the associated risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $7 between its high and low, which reflects a change of 3.59%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 4.04%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for NVIDIA, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This is a relatively standard PE ratio, typically observed in companies with established histories or consistent revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2026 is anticipated on the 26th of August, 2026. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $2.08. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for NVIDIA. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for NVIDIA is at $205.10. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, NVIDIA encounters its first support level at $200.09. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for NVIDIA from various analyst sources is to buy. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 13th of July, 2026, Nora Johnson Suzanne M. conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 1st of July, 2026, Hawks Tench executed an insider sale of 500,000 shares of common stock. On the 25th of June, 2026, Shah RTS made an insider purchase of 1,211 shares of common stock. On the 25th of June, 2026, Sewell A. Brook also conducted an insider purchase of 1,211 shares of common stock. On the 25th of June, 2026, Neil Stephen C. made an insider purchase of 1,211 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 26.076. Overall, insiders have purchased 60,564,567 shares and sold 34,448,121 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $192.64, reflecting a decline of 4.04%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, which indicates a moderate level of risk. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 2 days ago. Is NVIDIA stock a good buy? NVIDIA presents several positive indicators, however, we do not find them sufficient to categorize it as a buy candidate. At its current level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, recommending either holding or accumulating shares while monitoring further developments. Our analysis has been upgraded since the last evaluation, changing from a sell recommendation to a hold. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 3rd of August, we anticipate that NVIDIA will open lower by $1.54, starting the trading session at $199.22. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from everyone here at StockInvest.